Man, I've been so beyond blessed, bro, because I think about this all the time. How God has really used me, how God has really taken me and brought me this far. And I think about it every single day. God did not have to bring me this far. God did not have to take me out of my situation. God did not have to bless me with the ability to make these videos, to do what I do, to, inspire millions, to motivate millions, and to bring souls to Christ. God did not have to do that. And I thank God for that. I don't take it for granted, the impact that God has allowed me to make. I don't take anything for granted. Because in this video, I want to talk about how God really allowed me to find, not necessarily purpose, but God allowed me to use a gift. God presented a gift, a special opportunity to me. And how God may be, wanting you to seek your special opportunity, your special gift, right? And I know for me, whenever I first started YouTube, obviously I was in my worst situation, right? Nothing going well for me. I was supposed to go play college ball. I aspired to be a collegiate athlete, right? I aspired to be these different things, and nothing was working out. And, when everyone was giving up on you, everybody wasn't believing in you, everybody started not, when I tell you, I felt alone. I felt like I always questioned God. I doubted God. All the above I did. And I still think about it to this day because, of course, when you come from that, you don't want to go back to that. So when you think about it, you self-reflect, and it has you really thinking about wow, you really made it this far. And I just thank God for that. Now, the way that I really learned what God wanted from me and for me, and I still continue this because God still wants more from me. But one thing I do, and something I constantly, seek, is to talk to God and allow God to use me, put me in different situations where I can be an influence. I can be a blessing. I could be a positive to somebody. And I don't take any of that lightly. Any situation I'm put in where I can shed light, I can bring positivity, I can, bring value to somebody's life, through God's word, through just simple conversations. I don't take any of that for granted. I don't take any of that lightly. You shouldn't either. If you have a gift, if you have an aspiration of making content, right? You have an aspiration of, getting closer to God. You have an aspiration of getting baptized. You have an aspiration of having your own ministry. You have an aspiration of having your own business, creating content, just doing these, playing a sport, right? Getting a job. You have to allow God to use you. You can't deflect. You can't ignore. You have to get in the habit of talking to God is a natural thing. You have to make it a habit. Just like we have these bad habits that we do every day, wasting time, drinking, smoking, partying, overindulging on food, and not taking care of our bodies, and doing all these different things, and eating all these chemicals in the food, and just everything we do. It should be a reflection of who Christ is. Because therefore Christ can use the most broken souls, the most hurt souls, the most quote unquote negatively demonic souls, right? Samson was used, David was used, Abraham was used, Adam and Eve's situation was used. People in the Bible were used. Joseph was used. Jacob was used. All these characters who had flaws. Even Job, who was seen as a righteous man before God, who was tested, had things taken away, had gone through struggle, family issues, loss, was still able to be used. But see, different with Job. A lot of these people, some of them, yes, they questioned their faith, but Job did not question his faith. But I bet you, in the back of his mind, at some point, he probably still believed and had faith in God, but there was definitely some animosity going on deep down. And maybe I'm yapping right now, but I'm trying to get to the point to tell y'all, look, if you have a gift, use your gift. If you have an aspiration, dive into it. Nobody's stopping you but you. Nobody's taking you away from your dreams but you. Nobody's keeping you away from the life you want to have but you. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let man, right? Because man shall not live on bread alone, right? Don't live on how man sees you. Don't live on how somebody's opinion, don't allow somebody's opinion to affect you. If you have a gift and you have something you want to do it. This video may seem simple, but a lot of us, we don't actually go after what God has in store for us. I hope this video made sense. I hope, through my channel that I'm blessing every single one of you. And that's my only goal, is to add value to your life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Lord willing, if this is the last video you see me, I love you. God bless.